Hey guys, I'm Landon with Heartlands Conservancy, and
I'm Sarah.
and today we're visiting Arlington Wetlands, which is just an amazing little spot here in southwestern Illinois. It is in Pontoon Beach, actually, which is just right outside of Collinsville, Illinois, in Madison County. But as you can see behind us, this place is full of, what are these?
American Lotus.
American Lotus. So they're pretty interesting. You don't really find them that often anywhere, but they're giant. They kind of look like prehistoric something. I don't know, but they're really cool. And we're walking on this cool little boardwalk that Heartlands Conservancy actually got a grant for years ago, and installed on this site. But yeah, how long has this site been protected here?
Arlington Wetlands was first protected about 10 years ago, and restoration efforts started shortly after that. It was a joint partnership project between Heartlands Conservancy, Madison County, EPA, and a bunch of other partners.
Nice.
To protect this wetland, which is pretty large and runs through the center of the whole property. It's a remnant channel of the Mississippi River.
Oh.
We wanted to protect and enhance the wetland and also this area surrounding it, which was ag fields at the time that when we started the project, and was then converted to prairie. And it's actually sand prairie. The soils here are very sandy.
Cool.
Like a beach.
Very cool. So the fields used to be used for agriculture.
Row crop, yes.
Wow, that's kind of cool. But if you saw them today, they are.
They're full of native plants now.
Yeah.
All kinds of things. Coneflower, lots of different coneflowers, cup plants, grasses, rattlesnake master.
Oh yeah, the rattlesnake master. It's in full bloom. We'll show you some of those. Those are cool. And also, we found this earlier when we were looking around. Over here to my left is lizard's tail, which is a pretty cool plant. Its flowers look kind of like a lizard's tail, which is why it's called that. But you don't see that.
It's a wetland species.
Yeah.
And so is this buttonbush right here.
Oh yeah, buttonbush. It's not flowering right now.
Is it right here?
We got one. Oh yeah. You can see the little flower there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. This is a big one. Yeah, and that lives, its roots are like right in the water. So it's kind of a semi-aquatic plant, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So we just crossed the boardwalk, and now we are entering the sand prairie portion of Arlington Wetlands. And one thing, if you remember, we did a video this spring. We had a promotion where if you cut down your Bradford pear trees, we would replace them with native species. And we want to show you kind of why, now that everything's in full bloom, you can really see how much damage these Bradford pears cause. They take over and they displace native species, and they're just not good. So I'm gonna point the camera towards the other way. So if you see throughout there's some nice native sumac, but growing out of the top of that is the Bradford pears, yucky Bradford pears. So right now we have a community challenge grant that we're working towards, and it's through the Illinois Clean Energy Community Foundation.
So right now, if you donate to Heartlands Conservancy for restoration at Arlington Wetlands, the Illinois Clean Energy Community Foundation will match your donation 3-to-1. So you can easily triple your donation?
Yeah, you triple your donation.
Is that how the math works?
Yeah.
Or you quadruple it?
Yeah, so we raised $7,000, and then they'll match us $21,000, so we have then $28,000 to go for habitat restoration, which Sarah and I, Sarah told me is going to go to woody invasive
removal. Yeah, it'll be primarily to get the broadfruit pear, bush honeysuckle out of the prairie and out of the wooded areas, because around the wetland there's forest as well. So there's like 3 different types of ecosystem here: wetland, forest, prairie. So,
and we partnered with the Illinois Forestry Association earlier this spring to do some forestry mulching.
Yeah, we removed some of the woody invasives, but there's a lot more.
But yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot of work to be done. I think a lot of people, I don't know if everybody realizes how much effort goes into conservation. So because people continue to have things like Bradford pears and stuff in their own yards, birds will eat the fruit, disperse the seeds. And so it's kind of like we're always constantly working to improve protected sites. But yeah, we'll walk around a little bit. We'll show you. So there is also, there's an amphibian pond on this property, right, Sarah? In addition to the wetlands?
Yeah. There's a small pond. It's fishless, so it's a good habitat for amphibians.
Yeah, and Arlington Wetlands too. So one of the cool things about wetlands are they clean water. So this is kind of like the beginning of the American Bottom watershed. No, I got that one wrong. But anyway, so but this is, it kind of serves as a kidney for the American Bottom watershed. And it also is a place for migratory birds.
Yeah.
In the spring and the fall. And actually, there's a whole bunch of red-winged blackbirds. I don't know if anybody knows what those look like, but they're really pretty. They have a really cool call, and you can find them here almost
You can
always.
find a lot of different types of migratory birds here. It's a pretty big stopover for them. And what Landon was saying is, wetlands in general, they act like sponges and hold a ton of storm water. So every time it rains and there's flash flooding and all the water runs downhill, it's places like Arlington Wetlands that can absorb all that water, hold it in, and then slowly release it so that it helps prevent flooding in downstream communities.
See, she knew exactly what I was trying to say. No, but we're almost to the little pond area. Oh, if you can see, we'll look down at the ground here. You can see how sandy the ground is here. It's like Sarah was saying, it's kind of a beach. And the cool thing about sand prairies is there's not a lot left in Illinois. There wasn't a lot to begin with, but yeah, they're left over from back in the day when glaciers were in the area. When they melted, they deposited a bunch of sand, and so it's kind of a unique thing to have in our area.
So along with the grant from Illinois Clean Energy Community Foundation, where they'll match your donation directly, they also give us money for volunteer hours. So if you are interested in volunteering at Arlington Wetlands, you can reach out to me at my email address, which is on our website, or just calling my office number, and we can let you know about any volunteer opportunities out here.
Let's see if you can. Oh yeah. So this is the pond here, which is cool. It also has a bunch of American lotus on it. As you can see too, we were talking about the rattlesnake masters earlier. They are just a unique species for us to have in our area. They have these cool little spiky flowers. Have little white flowers that pop out. In addition to, the rattlesnake master, there is a bunch of milkweed out here. There are a whole bunch of goldenrods, all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, if you would like to learn more about Arlington Wetlands, if you'd like to visit it, for yourself, we are having an event on Saturday, July 17th from 8 to 9:30
p.m.
It's a firefly walk. So we're going to do like a little bio blitz, kind of see what all's out here with a professor of entomology from SIUE. And then we'll have a little firefly walk to end the evening. It's going to be a good time. So it's free, open to the public. We definitely want you to come out here and experience this place for yourself. It's a hidden little gem if you haven't been out here. So, but yeah, don't forget to visit our website if you'd like to make a contribution to benefit this site. Like we said, your donations will be tripled this month, so get on that, and we'll see you next Saturday. Thanks.